Hello everybody, thank you for checking out Vision of a New Life. Today we have a very special guest, my personal favorite. It's my wife Lizzie here, and honestly she's going to bring the word today. I'm going to sit and soak it up, so I'm going to turn it over to her and she's going to bless you right now, so all ears over here.
Hi. Okay, so I just really felt in my heart lately that even for myself, that God's really just been pounding in me, like that He has called me, He has chosen me. But the cool thing is, it's not just me, it's all of us. It's you, me, all of us. And, you know, a lot of times, just as humans, we get stumped up on the fact of maybe what our past tells us, or who we used to be, what used to happen to us, like what, just like either if it was abuse or drugs, I mean just anything, honestly, unforgiveness, any kind of addictions. You know, sometimes we get so hooked on our past that we feel like God can't use us, that man, I'm just not good enough, you know. But I know that God has chosen each and every one of us for a specific purpose. And in Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I have this poem kind of thing, and hope it doesn't sound cheesy, but it just really hit home to me. I read it over today, and I was like, this has to be said. So it's called My Plans, and this is from God's perspective to us. It says, "You can't worry about the past. You have to push on through. It doesn't make you who you are. You have become brand new. Your failures tell you one thing, but I say differently. For I know the plans I have for you. Your circumstances don't control them, and your past cannot contain them. For my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. And I know what my word says about you. To prosper, to live in health, to live in freedom, to walk in victory. For I know the plans I have for you." And so I really thought that was awesome, because so many times we just keep going back and referring back to who we used to be or what our past tells us. And God says, the plans I have for you, your past can't contain them, so we need to keep on moving, keep on stepping out, and forgive those that you might have unforgiveness towards. Forget the things of what you used to do, because God had came and gave us a gift, which was His life, so that we can become brand new and live in freedom and live in the now, in the present. And God says in John 10:10, it says that the thief only comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come that you might have life and have it to the full. When we live in the now, the present, the gift that God has given us, that's when we can live in the full life, when we know who we are, not by what our past tells us, but by what the Word says and what God did for us on that cross. And the greatest thing of all is that when we live this full life, we really find who we are and the exact position and the exact plan that God has for our lives. So I encourage not just you, but even in my life and in your life, to really just focus in on the now, what God has for you right now. And if you don't know, it's okay, because just go, just serve, just love people, love others, and you're doing what God's called you to do. And just be who God's called you to be, because that's where the full life is. And honestly, that's about all I have.
Well, thank you very much. I guess to grab onto the future, we must let go of the past. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys.